Alright, I recorded this whole character creation. Well, I thought I did, but I didn't. So, I'll just kind of go through it since it's probably more organized that way anyways. So I made my first character yesterday. It's cool, I'm going to keep playing it. It's almost the same as this one turned out actually. Cave no or a gnome bard. I think that's a interesting and good choice, particularly for the lack of halfling, dwarf, and gnome origin characters. I think that having a nice, well-rounded team, especially in terms of conversation interactions and skill checks and everything, having a nice variety of phenotypes is probably going to help, like it does in Divinity, where different characters react to different races differently. Yeah, I went with again. That's mostly why I went with gnome. This time, the previous time I went with a deep gnome, a cave gnome, sort of the drow equivalent of a gnome, which is cool, looks cool. Does look a little less believable, I guess. So I decided to go with the forest gnome because instead of having to give myself the speak with animal spell, this race comes with it. Um, as interesting as the deep gnome's camouflage ability um, is, I think that my divinity experience has told me that I'm going to be spending a lot more time talking to animals than trying to make um, every single character stealthy. Alright, so by the same token, chose these out of my divinity experience as well. Could have gone with like min-maxing and focused on doing damage or buffing or, you know, the usual bard stuff, I guess. But I don't really know when I get um, spellcasting characters. In my first game, I've only got as far as finding Asterion as my second companion after the fall of the ship that the game opens on. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with those. Here I went with healing, even though I know Shadowheart the cleric is going to be one of the first people I meet and get in my party. Um, my experiences in the Divinity games have only shown me that I'm gonna need everybody to kind of be able to heal themselves, at least a little bit, without items. And this is mostly, again, for not worrying strictly about combat. I mean, it'll be useful in combat, I think, uh, but using it in conversations, as questionably ethical as that sounds, is kind of my outlook. So starting with flute, just hate how violence in real life. I'll hopefully play all these instruments bards. This seems like a game that I will be enjoying for a very long time, playing different characters. Yeah, this is the only background available for the Dark Urge Origin, which is one of the things, like voice, that I didn't attend to correctly with my first character, and I'm correcting with this one. Um, I went with non-binary other because gender is not real. This is a fantasy game. Why even have he and she and all that stupid gender? Hey, um, let's see. And then this is one of the things that recording the character creation before didn't really allow me to do much with. But yeah, I guess one of the parameters of a non-binary character is you can select from the full range of genitals. So there's that. Alright, go back to this. All this looks good. Because in character creation, the look just ended up very dead or alive. I decided to go with a pastiche of Pete Burns' name. This I don't understand. I looked up a little at the internet. It's confusing. I think it's interesting that you cannot choose Dragonborn for it. I wonder what that means. But I think this one I'm going to make half orc. Of course.
Remarkable. Truly. Follow your instincts.
Remarkable.
Good luck.
Follow your instincts. Don't be afraid.
The blood in your head thrums and pounds. That pounding blood obscures who you are. An overwhelming loss of memory. How you ended up amidst these hellish flames is just as hidden. You have nothing in your skull, besides your name and a headache. But you are in danger. Time to get out of here. And then you can shed light on the dark of the matter of yourself.
My head.